soon fall.
I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please. Use these flames to smite our enemies. Well done. It seems we have enraged our foe.
I shall finish this for the Arisen!
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Why are you doing this, Arisen?
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
Forgive me. I was a burden upon our ranks.
Delighted to meet you. Respect. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Yon statue may yield new sights if we can reach it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
I'm not interested.
I brought you roaring flame.
More where that came from?
This ox cart's bound for Vernon. I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim goes to waste. How do you like that?
Concern.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Suppose I'm tired.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
Oh, someone do aught about this.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Hail arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligent. In my app.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again.
Something fun to do.
Time to find me a mark.
Seems my feet. Place. I'm ready for patrol.
I don't know a town to let its people.
Too much excitement is really... Everyone's as tired as I am.
needs better training.
Hail.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
It falls on me to resolve
Watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Mayhap I'll come here one of the day to myself.
It's this way.
Put 5 feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
It takes 2 to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
We really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for them. That place prospers.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mate. Perhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet before to recall him.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.